Hey guys, Cell here, welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. It is now time for Castle of Snow and Ice End. Let's go. And apparently the event is on the 19th. Yeah, I haven't recorded since the last episode till the news of it being the 19th. I have major issues. I don't know why. I have a major problem now, though. Will I be able to do all the rest of 20-something parts before the event comes out? Probably not, but I'll go down trying. Section 6. Castle of Snow and Ice End. Senpai, look! Those birds are back! Does that mean we're near another one of those patches of land between ice and fire? I don't think we saw any birds around Gerda's village. Given what she said, animals are pretty rare here. Since they have fish in the village pond, they may be more used to aquatic life. Huh, you don't say. So you two can see those birds, too. Is there a reason we wouldn't? It's a good thing. Those birds are a good sign for us. Really? They've guided me the whole time I've been here. Even led me to you two. Huh? Those specific birds, really? Kidding, obviously. Now come on, it's morning. We need to pick up the pace of this march. Go ahead and activate those thruster things. We're almost to Her Majesty's castle. Alright. It was indeed a castle. A lonely, solitary castle. At a glance you could tell it was meant as a home for someone important. A castle of snow and ice clearly made for royalty. It had nothing in the way of defenses as a fortress might. The first and most important consideration in its design had plainly been beauty. If we were still in puppy human history, this castle would be considered an architectural masterpiece. Well, here in this Lost Belt, it's the largest building around, not that that's exactly a high bar to clear. A castle of ice and snow, a kind of temple, where a real-life god resides. The one and only castle in this whole Lost Belt standing tall in the northern part of the Oslo Fjord, in the Scandinavian peninsula, Oslo in proper human history. I'll say this. It sure looks like a place where the ruler of this icy land would live. How do we get in? Through the back. Oh. You probably figured out by now. This isn't my first time here. I tried breaking in once before. As you can imagine, it didn't go particularly well. But it wasn't all for nothing, right? I may not have left with much in the way of spoils, but I got info. You mean you went in alone? A man famous for leading an army went in alone? Damn straight. I know what heroic spirits are supposed to be like in my head, but it's hard to put into practice. It's not like I was overly confident in my power or anything. I was mostly just curious to see how far I could go. Plus, I had a few reasons for doing it. I might not have taken any of them down, but I did learn a few things. One of them was this underground passage leading to the castle's main building. If you just walk across the big bridge up top, you get swarmed by a mountain of envoys. Guess it's just in their nature. Down below is much easier, not nearly as heavily secured down here. Yeah, I figured this would be the case. She didn't increase security after I broke in, so it must mean she doesn't see me as an enemy. But she definitely knows we're here. That's just who she is. She's the real deal. There's no telling how strong she might be. Be ready to face her when we get up to the castle, because I promise you she'll be waiting. Right. A Lost Belt Scasa, huh? Right here. She's the king of this lost belt, and of course she has no way of knowing who we are. Fow. Senpai Napoleon, there are magical energy signals up ahead, is that? Now those are just ice beasts that decided to make this place their home. Let's take them out and be on our way. Artillerymen, forward. Oh, this one looks kind of cool. The big assassin dangerous one looks actually kind of neat. I like it. Plus, I like the look of the battle arena as well. It's definitely more unique than a lot of the other ones we've seen. Definitely fits Scotty. That's for sure. Second, Mercury's undone. And then I'm keeping to what I said. I won't show fights I've already shown. I'm technically only showing this one because of the bigger ice one. Pretty much that's it. And goodbye, East Godimer. Or Godam. Still don't know. Hey, we got a Lanugo now, though. That's nice. Huh, I swear. What the hell do those things eat to get so damn big? Anyway, we weren't too loud, right? I was careful with my cannon. No, don't say it. I should have known from the moment I materialized with this giant cannon that it wasn't really going to be great at covert ops. Doesn't look like the castle garrison's about to storm us, but it's probably too much to hope they didn't notice. Well, may as well keep on going. There's a staircase leading up not far ahead, and once we get there... The queen will be waiting for us. Sure will. Leave that Sigurd guy too. We're not here for a rematch, but you might not have a choice. Alright, let's get a move on private. Yes, sir! It's beautiful. I mean, we've made our way into the castle. It seems to be the throne room scanning for magical energy now. We're getting a powerful magical energy signal from the entire place. It's as though the castle itself is emanating magical energy. Yes, I suppose it would. I made this castle of ice and snow of my own magical energy. It may as well be standing within me. You can't even sense the servant standing nearby, can you? That's because these walls are hardened snow, the very same snow that falls all across Scandinavia. Falcon! That voice! Well, that didn't take long. Ha! Old Queenie here sure likes to make an entrance, doesn't she? Oh God is eternal. Oh God is absolute. In ancient times, humans saw gods in everything, but in my world, my lost belt, there is only one. If a god is everywhere, in all things, then so am I. If a god is incredibly powerful, then so am I. I am told the gods are gone in popular human history. I am told they are reduced to divine spirits and that humans never see them. It must be painful living in such a world. To think that humans have no choice but to bury the objects of their worship deep in their hearts, that they must rely on idols instead of true deities. But in this world I exist. You may bow your heads and kneel before me, human children. I am Skasaha Skadi, and I shall love you as my own. It's really her. Skasaha. She really does look like Skasaha. Fafo. Is that the only part of my name that draws your attention? Ah yes, I remember now. The cryptid told me you are acquainted with a heroic spirit from popular human history. Skasaha, the Celtic warrior, was it? Regrettably, I know almost nothing about her. But I do know all about you. I'm told you fought bravely within that lump of metal you call the Shadow Border. You also rescued one of my precious human children. It seems you caused an unfortunate incident in Village 23, arising from a misunderstanding, but I forgive you. I forgive all of it. I shall love you as my own children. You did well to survive the demonic sword's assault. That is how it should be. I do not wish for any living thing to suffer such pain more than once. I can't believe it. Maybe we really can reason with her? I can't believe it. No. I think so, Senpai. I can even sense genuine, affection in her words. But at the same time, her magical energy is such that I can't even begin to process it. It's filling the entire castle. What's more, it's so concentrated that I almost feel like I'm going to pass out. It's enough to kill any normal creature instantly. It even reminds me of the seventh singularity and the massive magical energy in the atmosphere there. Buffo?
That's real generous of you, Your Majesty. Does that mean you're putting us under your protection?
Ah, it's you, that daughter whose name escapes me. You are alive because I wish it to be so. How about that? That's enough to know that I love you.
Damn, my name's that hard for you to remember, huh? I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. I used to be an emperor, now I'm a hero of humanity. That's the second time I've told you that.
Forgive me, Archer. I've no interest in the names or deeds of those from Papa Human history. Naturally, I permit you all to exist here in Scandinavia. I am a god here, and there are only two possibilities I have for you. A simple question, do I kill you, or love you? I have decided to grace the three of you with my love. I will therefore not kill you. That said, I will not be telling you where the Tree of Emptiness lies. I suggest you do not pursue it further. You mean to cut it down, do you not? That would be a sin even I could not forgive. As for the paper moon, you are free to do with it as you will. Of course, I imagine its current owners may have something to say about that.
Ha! So what? You want us to put on a little show for you and fight them for it?
That is not the worst idea, but no. I had something else in mind. Thrud. You call for me, my goddess. Capture them.
Nope. Oh.
They have not yet broken the seam, but as I expected they have begun to form a group. As such, they shall enjoy my love here, where I can watch them closely. Understood. Command received, Gus Huscotty. What shall I do if the targets resist? Do not kill them, they too are my precious children. As you wish. Then I will attempt to neutralize them without killing them. Once I activate my White Swan Mystic Code, I will engage my Light Spirit's combat function. It's difficult to accurately gauge her magical energy inside this castle, but she is much more powerful than the info. She's a Valkyrie.
Obviously. She's the one of the originals they used as the base model. She and her two sisters lead that entire army. You should be thanking your lucky stars we get to see her for ourselves. That's Thrud. She's the daughter of Odin himself. She's a demigod who's been around since the Age of Gods.
Demigod? Well?
Don't be afraid. Don't retreat now. Her Majesty herself is watching, so let's show her what we can do.
Gus Huscotty permission to release a Moose Ball to limit unforeseen possibilities in combat. Fighting alongside one would greatly reduce the difficulty of restraining targets without killing them. Granted, use him well, Thrud. A hole just opened up in the floor, and something's climbing out. Is that a giant? It has the same kind of mask as the other giants we've seen. It's also chained down by... Scratch that, the chain just went flying and the giant is coming right at us.
We didn't even see any giants underground on the way here. Guess this place is still full of surprises.
Quasi-linked Muse Ball established. Commencing target neutralization, engaging combat mode. It is time you learn the power of the goddess's servants, people of hip-hop human history. Dance, my human children. Dance, show me how fiercely your passion burns.
Alright, well that is definitely one massive elite. And they both are dangerous enemies at that. What do you know, man? What do you know? So luckily Kiara can get her Noble Phantasm up at a level 6 for that.
Lower the defense if you can. Yes, you could.
本気で行くぞ
Now, buff up Okita Orita as best as you can.
寝てないぞ寝てた
Give her her Noble Phantasm.
他にやることないの
Second, Mukyu Sandan. Amitabha. Amidala. Heavens a whole. I still say that's wrong, I know.
捕らえましたわ
I haven't fully paid attention to how it's
なんだ
said.
ったかなわっ食らえなんかすごい
最後も下脱も我が指一つでついに行き着く先は殺生アギトのごとき天井だ阿弥陀阿弥陀ヘブンズホールどこまで見る
Amita Riba. I don't know. I heard it for a quick second. Amita something. I will just go ahead and say that I will never get that right, and I just realized that Thrud is a freaking Lancer. Oh boy. I chose the greatest team for this. Oh my god, why? Do I even have anyone that could potentially fight a lance in the back?
そうです
No, no, I don't think I do.
攻撃します耐震の力
So this is going to be a problem.
そういう
But if we can at least take out Muspel, we'll have no berserker damage being dealt to us.
逃さん終わりだ英語連続だ
55,000, not bad. Muspel, you could very much do with going down, please. I don't want to have to deal with you anymore, even though I literally just started to fight 4 turns ago. Bye-bye! The only one that can technically damage Thrud is Weaver. Technically. Alright, evasion on Okita Orita.
これも
Give invincible to Kiara.
勘弁なさいま
And yeah,
せ
just fully attack with Kiara, I guess. And maybe Wafer will go down? Who knows? Okay, let's just say that I'm going to cut this fight short and see you guys towards the end, or until Kiara and or Okita Orita are both let them go down.
同意体
After this, Noble Phantasm, of course.
同期開始信頼回復ラグナロクリーブスラッシュ動け
Okay, so Wafer and Okita Orita are already down. And Kiara has a Noble Phantasm, even though it's not going to do anything. Oh my good lord, I forgot that I had another... I'm using my Halloween team.
いい子ね魔人パワー全開あ私かそういうことかなんだったかなわっ食らえなんかすごい
なんだ
Alright, Thrud is gone, so now we deal with Muspel. And yes, as you can see, we have Musashi on the team. I ended up realizing that I probably didn't have anyone else that could actually do the fight at the end. And again, I was right, because I still have my Halloween team on my main line, just story team. So I had a level 40 Mach 2 Elizabeth in the back. So that obviously wasn't going to happen, so I had to restart the fight. And now Muspel is here. lowering everyone's defenses and being a pain. It goes Okata Orita. It just now finally started to attack Waver. Okay. We're gonna need Waver's buffs, if anything, so do this. Do this. Then just attack. Nice crit. You can stop lowering our freaking defense, man. Please, for the love of God, stop doing that. Holy crap. I was right to take you out first last time. You're freaking annoying as hell. Now, Elizabeth. Do I believe that you can actually kill him in this turn? No, not really. Samashu, give yourself invincible and put the target focus on you. Battery brief is a better. And hopefully this kills him. Alright, good, it did. Oh my god. 6 turns, not bad. Hey, I actually got a ring and the item. Nice. Please don't tell me this is gonna be Sieg. Whatever the heck his name is. The giant presumed to be a Muspel has been defeated. I believe it's most likely the strongest type of giant we've seen so far. Muspels are flame giants. In Norse mythology, they were said to live in the fire realm of Muspelheim. Basically means their mythology is the ultimate badasses. You better believe they're tough if they're not even the gods want them running around unsupervised. But this was still no match for the Grandarm. Hurrah! Defending against Yacha's ranged attack, it is powerful but insufficient to destroy my shield. So this is what it's going up against the real Valkyrie. Fun stuff. Puissance aside, your gear is something else. Was that stuff made in the Age of Gods? Don't tell me Odin himself forged it. You are strong, brave warriors from a far-off land. You have forced me to reconsider several of my underlying presumptions. And you, Archer, would seem to possess an exceptionally keen eye. My divine iron shield was indeed forged before Ragnarok and bestowed upon me by Odin. It would not break no matter what manner of strange firearm you wield against it. Haha, of all the times to be right, as for my weapon here, this is called a cannon, don't forget it. Understood, designation cannon. I'll remember that, it's simpler than I expected. Hey, you actually listened to me, I like that, huh. And you're just as beautiful as the Queen, though in a distinctly different way. But sadly here in Scandinavia, I'm already promised to another. What? Okay. Thanks for the defense. Great teamwork. You've got a knack for this. Thank you, but I'm afraid that fighting a true Valkyrie is much more difficult than the envoys. Adjusting Ortonex's output. Auto maintenance functionality activated. This last belt is full of beautiful, powerful life forms. Still can't determine how strong the Queen is, but even putting her aside, I never thought there would be so many other enemies on par with Sigurd here. That's what his name was, Sigurd. I knew it was Sieg something. My. You shouldn't speak that name lightly, young shield maiden. Words have weight after all. Now the one who filled you with such dread approaches. If only you had not spoken his name, he might have remained out of sight. Unbelievable. This place should make it impossible to detect the 7's distinct presence, Yeah, I can still feel his intense burning cold as clear as day. He's here. Sigurd the Dragon Slayer. A foe.
Over here, foe. It's not safe to be near Marsh right now.
Foe.
Ha! Now I see. Boy, do I ever see. Ooh la la. This is a tough one. He's just as the shield Mademoiselle described. I'm getting goosebumps. But I'm afraid that's where it stopped. That isn't enough to make me swap my kid in for a white flag. I've still got ammo and plenty of gunpowder. If anything, now I'm just more curious than ever. Just how many shots does it take to break the center of a great hero's spirit origin?
How many shots does it take to break to the center of... How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Why are you here, child of Bud Stolker? Do you mean to interfere with my task?
Huh. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm supposed to be a knight now. So I'm just here in case Her Majesty needs me. Like my princess told me to. Those Chaldeans. Well, here they are. They're just like Her Majesty said. What do you want to do about them, Ophelia? If you want them dead, I can kill them right now.
Be quiet, Saber. Ophelia! Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to have Thrud stand down? I wish to speak with that young woman. Granted. Did you hear that, Thrud? Stand down. As you wish. Marsh Kiriraital. It's been a while since we last spoke, yes? 2 years if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's been a long time, Ophelia. I've been wanting to talk to you again, too. I wanted to tell you everything about what happened in Chaldea, about our journey to restore humanity. Wanted to tell you about who I was with, was then, and who I am now, and to ask you about the name Cryptor. Looking back, I never really talked with anyone else. Only ever offered my opinion on what was happening at a given moment. I couldn't really express how I felt about things back then. But that's not true anymore. I've been to so many places now, learned so much from so many people. I've learned so much about life and about good and evil, how people retain their humanity even in difficult times. But at Chaldea, even though we were all in the same team, I never tried to get to know the other members of Team A. And that's why I want to get to know you all now. That first year, as the members of Team A, I wanted to find out what meaning there was to the time I spent with all of you. I see, I'm glad to hear that. You really are earnest, aren't you? But I'm afraid we won't be able to do that at Marsh. This is where your journey ends. Ophelia! You've seen so many things I don't know about. You've been to so many worlds I'll never visit. I would love to hear about all of it. I really wish we could sit down and have a long talk. I felt that way ever since we first met, I mean that. And with how you've grown since then, I think we might have been able to even have better... And with how you've grown since then, I think we might be able to have an even better discussion now. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to change, I can't. I'm a Cryptor now, with all the responsibility that entails. I can't let you all go, I won't. Even if it means resetting the entire planet. What if it did? That's who the Cryptors are, that's who I am, under Lord Kishtaria Wadim's guidance. It's strange, isn't it, Marsh? You were originally supposed to come with us. Now you've become a demi-servant and our enemy. I'm not sure if this is irony or fate. I don't think of myself as your enemy. I'd like to resolve our differences peacefully if we can. Is that not the case for you, Ophelia? Me? Well, I suppose I...
Whoa there. Slow down. Let's not try to skip to the end here. Go easy on the poor girl, Mademoiselle Marsh.
Napoleon, do you and Ophelia already know each other?
Well, this is the second time we've met. We first met when I broke into the castle. In fact, let me be frank. Mademoiselle Ophelia Farmer-Soron isn't just beautiful, she's also... my fiancée.
Okay. Fiance. I'll just pick my jaw up off the floor. Wait, what? How the hell did that happen? I'm trying and failing to imagine Ophelia, Napoleon Bonaparte, the heroic spirit married. But besides, aren't you already married, Napoleon? Oh wait, if I recall correctly, you divorced your wife, but then went on to marry an archduchess. But then, I do suppose the heroic spirits will make a clean break from their past when they materialize, so... And never mind that, I still can't believe Ophelia Cheffion. I'm not. Huh? You're not? Of course not. I'm the one of the 7 chosen cryptas. Such trivialities are rather unimportant now. Besides, she said it yourself, the world we grew up in has been completely wiped clean yet, right? Engagement, ridiculous, marriage, family. Every institution of the society humans cultivated is gone. All that remains now is new worlds and each lost belt, with new societies, new norms to guide humanity. Take a look at this Scandinavia. The very idea of marriage doesn't even exist.
I proposed to you. You never said no.
Then you are engaged.
Damn straight. But would you mind letting me finish, Mosh? Listen, Ophelia. Not saying no outright to a proposal is like saying yes. Don't go all Tariran to me now. On me now. I want you to be my beloved Josephine. No, wait, scratch that. That's an awful thing to say. I want you to take your place beside Josephine in my heart. There we go.
Foul? You really didn't turn him down? But because the very idea was preposterous, it was so stupid it didn't even merit a response. Regardless of your absurd claims, my silence in no way indicates my affirmative answer.
That's all okay with me. I fell in love with you.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with you. How's that? Are you convinced now? Ma chérie. Ophelia Vamosalone.
You're serious, aren't you? Oh wow, I don't think you're joking.
You bet I'm serious. Never been more serious about anything. What's so strange about that? She's one of my main motivations. If a woman I'm in love with is here, I can't just sit back and do nothing now, can I?
Kill. Your words just ring just as hollow as now as they did back then. I can't stand to listen any longer. Why would you even think to propose to someone you'd only just...
Haven't you ever heard of love at first sight?
I've not the time nor patience for jokes. Any heroic spirit fighting for humanity is our enemy. Your Majesty, will you grant me permission to stain this castle's walls with his filthy blood? No. What are you saying, Ophelia? This man seems as if he would make a perfect partner for you. Regardless, ending the life of one I have elected to love is a grave crime. You may be my daughter in charge of growing the tree of emptiness, but that is a request I cannot grant. You will capture him without killing him, Ophelia. As you wish, my queen. You heard her, Saber. Neutralize them, no killing. And make extra sure you don't kill Mosh Kudaraito, even by accident.
Got it. Precision work isn't exactly my specialty. If that's your order for me, fine. So I just have to not kill the shield girl, right?
I meant what I said, Saber. Oh my, Ophelia. You can be quite a stubborn girl, can't you?
This won't take long.
I'm having deja vu. Oh boy. It should be impossible to sense the magical energy here, and yet it's still unbelievably powerful. And then there's that odd air about him.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This isn't like bloodlust. It's more like...
What's the next? I'll put a stable. This one battle won't turn out like the last one. I'm ready to go senpai.
Well, damn. Guess I'm the one who stirred this pot. Sorry about that. But don't worry, we're gonna do this. I'll make damn sure you two make it out alive. Time to undo some of the damage I just did to my reputation here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and get all your hopes up. I won't let you down, no matter how big they are. Oh Jesus! Command spell Sigurd.
は一人前ね。
行きなさいセイバー。
少しだけ遊んであげる。
Insulating covering. What the hell is that buff you just gave him? Oh, okay. I don't care about that debuff. It's fine.
中だな。他にやることないの？
It is perfectly 100% fine. I do not give a crap about that at all.
一緒ですよ。
Now let's just hope that I can crack
こちらですね。
Sigurd down in one set of noble phantasms.
雄大を華麗に大胆に。頑張ってね。
I so very badly hope I can.
高くついたわね。
Do that, cause why not?
There she is, they are the crazy.
内緒ですよ。
I'm Kata Kingoshi.
私の本気。はいはい。我が祈りをここに。落葉に郷愁を。大芸に典型を。無垢なる天使を。海に来たれ。ネオセア・ダレグレス。
Pretty decent damage there. Now again, do we just have to break one of his bars, or do we have to break
ゲート
both?
オープン。
AKA kill him.
光栄に思いなさい。これが私の。
What the hell is Ophelia gonna use her command spell for? This may be AoE noble phantasms we have, but they do a hell of a lot of damage, especially that buster right there. Bop, bop, bop. And there goes Sigurd's first break bar. Did we manage to beat him down in 2 turns? But this should definitely not have to make us go till, you know, all the way, right? We win?
援護は不要でしょうけど。
Better break. Okay, no, we're still going. He just gave himself guts. I don't like that. So bop, bop, and bop.
どうかしら。
50,000 damage crit, even with that defense up a bit that he's got from Ophelia. Not bad at all. Well, there goes our defense. This is not good. Defense up. I mean, attack up for. No, but Phantasm up. I don't know why I'm trying to say anymore.
狙いは決まった。
Alright, go Ishtard.
どうかしら。
There goes the defense buff that he has. It's no longer available. Good thing I used Wafer's ability. Fujino, apply damage cut for yourself. Apply a short hit. Increase NP gain. Apply ignore defense. Oh, this is bad. Put this onto Fujino. Do this, this, and this. If Fujino's Noble Phantasm up. Okay, good. So he doesn't actually have a Noble Phantasm to use. You're about to get a beat down of a century, Sigurd. Yep.
Please not the Macharata. Mr. Kai's distortion.
ねじり切ってね。わかりました。
Attack down, baby. Sigurd's become a little weaker since the last time we fought him. I know it's not that we've gotten stronger. That is not something that's happened. Hey, damage increase. Yep. We'll do it that. We'll do it this way. Ishtard, I want you to finish him off, please.
私愛狙いは決まった
Goodbye, Sigurd. The 3 damage buffs and the fact she gets a buster buff after this, we should be fine.
光栄に思いなさいこれが私の全力全霊打ち砕けアンダルメスカルシュそこ動か
Bye bye, Sigurd. Unless Ophelia can revive you, you're done.
当然の結果よ
Nope.
神なめないでよね
Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I don't like this. Sudden servers cannot be selected as sub-members. Wait, why can't we have Marsh in the party? And why am I forced to have Napoleon as a support? Also, if I can't have Marsh in the party, and it's kind of blows, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, I can't have her as a sub-member. Whoops, I didn't read that part. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to change my freaking Mystic Code. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't read the fact that it's a position restriction. Well, well, you're moving better than last time. We're really straining through what's next, but its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight Senpai. I think Napoleon is somehow providing some sort of spell boost. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only one of humanity. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole lost belt. I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here. And that's not even the only trick I have on my sleeve. How about you, great hero? Now I see. Joint resistance from pop human history, huh? Clever, huh? Good. This would just be boring if you couldn't fight back at least a little. Am I imagining things or is Sigurd smiling? Ophelia, release one of my limiters. Very well, I'll give you that. For Spirit Origin Ascension limiter release. Destroy all who would stand in our way, my knight. Spirit Origin Ascension. Oh boy. Phase 2 limiter released. Authorization granted to Heroic Spirit Sigurd for full deployment of the Demonic Sword Gram. Now then, how should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? What am I saying? I've got to start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up. Oh ho, more armor and blades, huh? I see. So you're starting to take us seriously, eh? I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him and I can still feel the Ortonex groaning under the strain. But I can still keep on going, Senpai. The Orthonex's auto-maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. I see, you really have grown, haven't you? You never showed such fierce determination before, Marsh. It's dazzling to behold and beautiful. Ophelia, I don't know what the Cryptid's reasons are for doing this. But even if I did, I can't walk away, no matter how strong the Lost Belt 72 control may be. We know someone who may not have been strong himself, but if he were here right now, he would still yell at us not to lose just because our opponent was stronger. I see, you've grown so much stronger since the last I saw you, Marsh. Shockingly so, in fact. I'm sorry about this. No, you're not. Huh. Hey, Ophelia, what's up with your eye? Why does it look like that? It's a mystic eye, but I don't know exactly what it can do. Senpai, Napoleon, be ready. It's better you to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomena, Shifan off. That arm of yours is impressive. Is where is Niamaris. Grandson Sehan. The load on your attacks has increased exponentially. Output is dropping rapidly across the board, even though the auto maintenance is working fine. What's going on? Does this mean you were able to rewind phenomena over a limited area? My Mystic Eye's rank is Jewel. Once I've decided I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. I never showed this to you before, did I? Well, now you know. It's what I can do if I feel like it. I'm sorry, Marsh, but you're going to sit this one out. So once you find a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. That's the domain of true magic. Even with a Mystic Eye, that could never just be an extension of any regular magecraft. There must be more to it, something I'm not seeing.
Worry about that later. Here he comes. Done talking. I want to get back to it. Let me show you what Grum can do when its limit has been released. Still a ways off from its true power. But you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia is going to let me use my third phase. Now time for you to die. What do you know? This great hero guy hits even harder than the giants. Looks like I can't let my guard down, even for a moment. Mademoiselle Marsh, if your arm is not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense.
No, I can still fight. I'm not going to turn and run. Not for a third time against the same opponent. I can't turn back now, Senpai.
Okay, but don't push yourself too far. Don't you dare overdo it.
I won't. I'll make sure to keep just shy of Reckless.
Oh boy. Can this time I just have to break down one of his bars? Do I have to fight him fully? Because if I have to fight him fully, this is gonna be a royal pain in the arse, man. A major pain. I like how much his defense is, attack is literally already down. Can I please not have to deal with the fact that I have to actually use Mosh in this form? I like her original form, but she actually is a support. Instead of her being put with these selfish abilities that don't help anyone but herself. It's really sad. Mosh used to be so kind and supporting. Now she only supports herself. I love Fujino's damage. Man, his buff had no effect. I like it. Hey, thank you, game, for actually giving me full Fujino Brave Chain. With the damage buffs that she still has on her. Alright. I really do hope that we don't need to continue on the fight past a certain point. Instant strengthening, huh? Alright, so you just did the damage bonus. That's fine. We still have one more defense, I believe. Yeah, we do. Oh boy, Masha, you have nothing. That's great. Why did you have to have me attack with Mosh only? It does decent damage. Okay, heal up Weaver. And get the Noble Phantasm up as best as we can.
This is going to be a pain. Hey, attack Fujino all you want, man. Still ain't gonna help you. So, focus up. Invincible. What's your Noble Phantasm with this state? Increase defense with overcharge. Okay, for all allies. Alrighty. So do this. Mode of Camerato. Yeah.
以前のようにはいきませんが
Might as well use the Noble Phantasm now, why not?
神明凍結展開これは多くの道多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールドキャメロット
Okay, so wait, she has the armor and abilities of the other one, but she has the Noble Phantasm of her original? Didn't the Ortonax's Noble Phantasm have like damage increase? Oh boy.
止めないと
You suck, Sigurd, you suck. Ooh. Alright. Wave chain. I think he'll lose his break bar next turn, unless he gets crits. Somehow with no critical stars. Ah, so close. I hate to be right. Alrighty. So do this, this, and then this.
わかりました
You finally broke your first bar. Can you possibly, maybe, end the battle? No, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, defense is up.
こういうのどう
Attack up.
だ中だな他にやることないの
Unreturning formation.
全ては僕の思うまってね
And get Masha's Noble Phantasm up.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地
Only did this purely for the defense down. That way, if next turn, Fujino can actually blast them down to hell. Of course, I was relying on him actually not attacking Waver. Wait, what? She just debuffed Sigurd. What the hell?
こういうの
I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
私の方が
Go right ahead and debuff your own Servant. Why not?
あまり詳しく動かないでください
I didn't mean to do that, but sure.
雨
The
の
Noble
中で
Phantasm to us,
わ
not
かり
bad.
ました
If it's a Noble Phantasm gain, you might be able to gain a Noble Phantasm up faster.
上がれ上がれ
こ
I don't know Waver would have survived at least the first hit. Hey, Fujino gets to go again, baby. Oh crap. Well, whatever happens, happens.
わかりました
There's Noble Phantasm a single target, so
危ない
go for it. Might I suggest Waver?
見える場所にいるからそこ
No effect.
全て殺す魔剣疑似天我が炎太陽を包んだ
Bye, Waver. Can't believe he actually went for it. What a fool. Oh, there goes Marsh's defensive abilities. Nice damage up.
頑張って
Oh, it's up.
こちらですね
You got this, Joan.
とっておきの
Bop.
クルーズを行きましょう
And
あ
bop.
ちらですか我が祈りをここに落葉に郷愁を大芸に典型を無垢なる天使を海に来たれネオセア・ダレグレスリース・ホーリーレイ危ないですね
敵味方識別
Hey, thanks for attacking John, you idiot.
息まぶしでは
You are going down. Not this turn.
ホーリー
Unless she gets all crits.
光をそやかに主よ
No, even then, you're still not going down. But hey, she did get all crits. Not bad. No, Marcia! But having the Ophelia's ability on you, that actually didn't work out too bad.
優雅に華麗に
You did pretty damn good. So do
狙いは
this,
決まった
this, and then this. That should get rid of his guts.
そこです
Bye bye, Sigurd.
この程度か
Better luck next time. And did I max for Fujino? I don't
何
remember.
もおかしくはないのですよ
I think I did, right? Feel like I have deja vu of me asking the exact same question. I probably did. Ooh la la. Lost Belt Servant. So this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? It's strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them for my grand arm. But I guess that'll have to wait for another time. Hey Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that angry is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I did come to profess my love. Don't let him get to you, Ophelia. A heroic spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out. Maybe it's because you materialize with power your own spirit origin could never hope to possess. But it's still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eye to stop you in your tracks. You're going to need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you can plan on killing me. You're going to prattle on about the love. You'd better make sure you're good enough to back it up. Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it? That was the most impressive dance, everyone. But I'm afraid it is curtains now, Ophelia. That is quite enough. Poor Marsh is about to collapse. Can you not see how she is gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. I'm fine. I can still. This is nothing. We've always. As you wish, Your Majesty, Saber. Huh. I'm warning you both. Next time I won't hold back. Well, this may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish this myself. Oh, do not worry, it won't kill you, and you'll feel no pain. I'm afraid you will have to stay in the dungeon, but be warned, resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance, as just unfolded here. Let me show you what I mean.
Can't move.
Bow down, rejoice that such divine power courses through your body. Bow down, this is the light of the rune inherited from the All-Father himself. I will not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. Now stay, savor the depths of my godly power and love. Senpai!
Now I see. This is something. Now gods really are something else. I seriously can't even lift a finger.
People of pop human history, my new children. I'm a bit disappointed to see this is apparently the best you can do. That this is all the combined power of humanity and rogue spirit can offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you the story of the king who ruled over the Russian lost belt. But it seems you are not quite up to the task of killing a god. Know your place and accept sweet repose in your mother's lap.
Couldn't agree more, Queenie. Gods are eternal, gods are absolute. Humans could never kill one, that's still true for those of us who have become divine spirits too.
A new threat?
Haha, guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. It's hard to make out her presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like.
A 7% pie, that 7 isn't heroic spirit cheese. Damn straight, I'm no heroic spirit. Canis, I'm a divine spirit. My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you said? No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia. Here, I'm the sole god. In which case you must be, yes. I see you are here from another lost belt, Ophelia. This is Canis, the divine spirit, a lost belt servant who serves Lord Kirstadia. She is a special emissary with the authority to cross between lost belts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis? Yeah, sure, that's all accurate. But you know, after poking my head in here, and seeing a demigod and demonic swords, a wielder going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, I can't help but want a little reward for myself. Reward? Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life or anything. Yeah, I did think just one ought to do the trick. It's been dull and not having anyone to kill these last few months. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all damn time.
She's a barrel of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek divine spirit's obviously pretty excited about killing. And she's got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something. No wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So who's she going to kill?
Hey woman, I'm talking to you. Farmer Sodone, was it?
Where's her spear gonna end up falling? Ophelia, nah, it won't be her, but it'll be someone similar, since she's not gunning to fight a servant. In which case...
I can't authorize that. I'm certain you still don't have permission to fight. Your power is meant to help Lord Kirstadia make his ideals reality. It is not to be used for idle mischief. The hell is ideals? Did she just say ideals? That jackass's goals have nothing to do with ideals. He's just a vindictive little bitch. Ambition, desires too big for his human britches, that's all he's got. So much so that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress. I've still got to decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry if I'm alone, it's not you. No, I think I'm gonna go for the Master of Chaldea. So you killed the King of Russia, did you? Wouldn't you know it, I've got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I got an idea. Let's have a go. Hey you, what do you think you're doing, pointing that thing at me?
Ooh la la. Sorry about that, but wouldn't want you know it. My arm just slipped a bit. You can't be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in point-blank range of a cannon, Divine Spirit or not. I don't think you can dodge it. Want to find out?
Huh. So you can move King of Europe, and here I thought you'd been hit but with a primordial rune.
Huh, let's just say that this is one of those adrenaline rush things. Maybe you've heard about them.
Haha, like your style heroic spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one, makes you easier to kill.
Well, now, didn't think you'd block the round with just a hand.
Of course I did. Didn't hurt a damn bit, I'm a divine spirit, remember. What, you don't believe me? Go ahead, find another. Of course, if you're too weak to even do that. Why don't I just take a little off the top of your head? The hell's up with this castle? What, is it too fancy for the likes of me, killing against the rules or something? Indeed, I prefer elegance over borishness.
You heard the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing.
Yeah, do I look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy.
These are my Quay. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. So before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell us your master's message.
So somebody never learned to share, huh? Didn't pay you for such a loyal lapdog.
Dog, huh? That brings back memories. Everything even similar to those disappeared from here ages ago. There aren't any animals left to draw analogies to here in Scandinavia. They're all gone, it's all going away. That goes for you too, Cadus. I don't know how rotten the world you come from is, but now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long, long time.
If you think I'm gonna be scared by... so that's it, is how it is interesting. Russia was nice and simple, but the Scandinavian Lost Belt's a real mess. It's way more interesting. Don't worry, I'm not so uncouth as to do anything to ruin it. I'd say someone else has that covered. You win, no more killing unarmed brats. I'll let you off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway. Ain't that right, sword boy? Are you unsatisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell I couldn't be more done? Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Just shut up, don't say a word, don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. I'd have killed you long ago if you weren't a crypter. How odd, we actually agree about something. But how we fail has nothing to do with our jobs. Now hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, your only duty was to act as an observer. This time around, you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh ho, you got more guts than I give you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, you might as not be so bad after all. Here it comes with a message from my boss just this once.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of Scandinavia, Lost Belt. My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I'm Custodia Wodim. I'm in charge of the largest Lost Belt, Greece, and the leader of the Cryptus. As for you, Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth as your senpai. I'm proud to welcome you here. While I confess that doing so required some speculation on my part, I've taken the liberty of sending this message to the King of Scandinavia with the assumption that you will be all present as well. Given how you triumphed in Russia, and how close this Lost Belt lies to it, I'm confident you have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for gods to inhabit. Proper human history was not a mistake per se, but neither was it correct. Instead of loss and gain resulting in a net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. It was an incredible waste. What should have been a virtuous cycle was effectively stuck in a rut. The foreign god wept to see the state of this planet, decided to grace it with their presence. As cryptids, our duty is to help the Lost Belts take root and become stronger than proper human history. The King of Mages' answer to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerated, but not me. I choose to rewrite history, with the foreign gods' help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes since ancient times. They believed gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that governed it. But humanity lacked self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. It was that mistake that led to humanity and the gods parting ways. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned that possibility once they became unable to handle them. Your Majesty, Queen of Scandinavia. You care for a mythological ecosystem that met its end in a self-imposed ruin, rather than one which ended when its people forgot it, like Greece. Keep the Tree of Emptiness safe as long as it exists. The lost belt will never vanish. I implore you to turn your back on your fate and to choose the path of survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness is already fully grown. While the Norse world has Yggdrasil, a world tree that serves as the foundation of its every realm, Greece now has a Tree of Emptiness supporting the very heavens. Thus, it has been dubbed the World Tree Atlas by my ally, the great god Zeus. Chaldeans, I can say that, as far as you are concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. The roots of my Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness now cover 80% of the Earth's surface. Even if you succeed at cutting down every other Lost Belt's tree, you will never be able to restore a pop human history so long as Atlas remains standing. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god, and so I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans for usurping their throne. As for me, I'm prepared to make full use of the gods despite being human myself. I will create a fully realized Age of Gods, a glorious history where humans' weakness is the thing of the past. It will be a world that will endure no matter how heated human consciousness becomes, a place where life can flourish with neither deficit nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who would stand in the way of that goal. I hope that alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future.
Lord Kirstadia. That kind of sounded like a declaration of war. Wrong, it was a declaration of victory. That is how you should hear it. No, it was a declaration of war. Just saying. Thanks to Lord Kirstadia's leadership, we Cryptids have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. So he is the Cryptids leader. So I see. So he wishes to restore the Age of Gods and help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I'm the closest to his ideal? If my Scandinavia's Tree of Emptiness were to continue growing as it is, it will eventually swallow up his lost belt as well. Of course, Lord Kirstadi would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better, and that the Greek lost belt is not necessarily the best. Oh, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Indeed, my Scandinavia never did have anyone willing to voice such grand ambitions. Right. He's a damn avatar of human foolishness and hubris. I bet he and Zeus get along great. Zeus, he's an ancient god from the Mediterranean, yes. I remember now, Canis. I've heard that name before. As I recall, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argonautai, a tyrant who boasted that she was a god by the virtue of her strength, beloved by the sea. No, wait, she was not beloved by the sea, but tainted by... Canis, what are you? So you would point your spirit and allies throughout. This says a great deal to your master's judgment and adjutants. Stop it, Canis. Do you mean to completely betray Lord Kirstadia's trust in you? Cheh. Begone, Canis. Your role in this lost belt is over. Don't bother stopping by the lost belt either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from pop human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of seas is gone. I ask that you return straight to Lord Kirstadia without stopping anywhere else. Good point. Besides, I've still got to check in on that pain-in-the-ass Artemis. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Custodia real soon. See you around, so long, Chaldeans. You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon or end up on the wrong end of Sword Boy's blade. Not gonna lie, shit's looking bleak for you. But hey, I wanted a chance to kill you idiots myself, so hurry up and crush the weirdos in this lost belt. Oh, we will. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you're halfway decent warriors by then. If I wanted something with lifeless eyes, I'd go fishing. And don't worry, we'll win. We're never gonna lose. Thanks for the Saint Quartz. The other goddess. Alright, well with that I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next one. We'll be continuing on and doing the other goddess beginning. All the way through. And then we'll be on section 8. And then we'll have 18 more sections to go. Oh boy. At least I believe it's 26 which is the final one. See ya. Till then, see you guys later.